mini, it looks like a field or just a random pathway, but you can see to the right there's lots of things that look like they were gravestones, so I'm not quite sure what was going on here because there's no obvious church, but there's just lots of kind of gravestones all around the side, so I don't know what that's about. Anyway, today's topic is surprisingly Assassin's Creed Shadows, because it's always at the moment Assassin's Creed Shadows or Dragon Age Valgard or Avowed or one of the other, or a mix of all three. So today, a couple of things about Assassin's Creed Shadows. Firstly, and this is just annoying, Ubisoft are still defending the Yasuke character, although they've kind of removed him from the publicity, as definitely 100% historically accurate, and that's just wrong, because we know from everything that's happened since the game was announced and he was announced that historians in Japan have said no, that's not true. So I don't know how Ubisoft can, well, they're lying basically, can say to Japanese historical researchers and that they're wrong and Ubisoft are right. It's just weird, because it's, of course, someone in Japan who's a historian knows better than Ubisoft, and even if Ubisoft have got someone working for them who's a historian, well, of course they work for Ubisoft, and they're going to say what Ubisoft want, whereas in Japan they've got no reason to agree with Ubisoft. They've got no reason to not agree with them. They're just going to say what's accurate, and I'm sure loads of these people that are quoted as saying that's not accurate in Japan have no connection to gaming and don't, just been asked their opinion and they've researched it and said no, that's not true. So that's number one, and I think it's bad enough if you insert a non-correct character into history, whether it's Japanese history or wherever it might be. If you insert a trans character, a non-binary character, a black character, whatever it might be, a woman even, into a place where they wouldn't have been in history, just because it might have been, well, I think that's pushing it and that's kind of wrong. But at least if you're going to do that, then say, well, we did it because we want to support diversity and the modern audience. But don't say, no, we were right, this is a real person. That's just ridiculous. So that's the first thing, which I just think is just annoying and insulting from Ubisoft. I mean, we know what they've done. Just say we did it because we want to be woke and we want to push in some diverse characters. Don't lie and say we did it because it's historically accurate. That's just stupid. So, number one, that's the first thing. Second thing I've noticed is a report that there might be a non-binary character in Assassin's Creed Shadows, because there's a report that one of the characters is referred to as them, not he or she, whereas the others, Noe and Yasuke, etc., are referred to as she or he. I can believe it, it's Ubisoft and it's a modern game, so of course there may well be a non-binary character. And then I would say it depends how that is. So if it's a non-binary character that you have to play, or that's main to story, as in the Veilguard, then that's wrong and that's annoying. Of course, there wasn't any in Japan, no one was calling anybody them, so that's ridiculous. In every subsidiary or downloadable, or you don't have to interact with at all, I don't care. There's loads of games where you can buy outfits or costumes for people completely inappropriate for the game or the time period or the setting, and you don't have to use them. So it depends how that was done. I would have no problem if they wanted to make woke games or make games with woke content pandering to modern audience, then by all means have, as they do in many games, have costumes or have downloadable characters that you can buy that are woke, and then if people don't want to have woke characters, they don't have to have them. That's fine. It's not ideal, but yeah, if you want to download a woke character and pay whatever it might be to have one, then that's fine, but I don't want them forced on me in the game. So I don't know if that's 100% accurate, but knowing Ubisoft and knowing the way of AAA gaming and knowing the reputation of Assassin's Creed Shadows, it probably is. So anyway, from this kind of weird makeshift cemetery in London, thanks for watching Gaming for Gamers. Till next time, take care for now.